seen nothing. I ain't seen real. I ain't seen real problems since stripping up grades. They just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go!
Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, here we go! Go!
3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. Cowboys have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And the defense gets there to force a small.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Trying the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Mustang 19. Ready.
Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now. 19 Lion. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators when you get a nice run, right? You gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw Lance. He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He brings in the fair catch, and as he does it, we'll see what this penalty flag is all about. That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field.
Got it. Ready?
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Come on. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing now on first down. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Go!
Another try following the sack. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go. Set.
Third down from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 3rd and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Walker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. must get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down at the 30.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Completed left side to Samuel. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Forced out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Right, ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Cowboys facing a deficit near the break. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Right, ready to send this one away. Starting at the 10. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw, it's Lance. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. A tough one to attain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Give now to the running back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Down the sideline of the 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now a give running right. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To the air, lands. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Rattler. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Set. Go.
They'll try and throw it here. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
He's got it! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's, what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good. Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Plowing up the middle. And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Lance. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now it's Lance. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 47. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Lance. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Brought in close to the 8. And in for the Dallas touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motion man sent left. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth!
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's the give. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Cowboys trail by a couple. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, shot.
They hand this one off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try and punch it in. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal. They get the timeout, and with 1 second left, they're going to get mentally prepped to, you'd think, try this game winner. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. He made his earlier try, but this one, yeah, a lot more pressure. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field.